Even though he was such a great prophet, Mūsā alayhi salam, one of the ulul azm min rusul, mentioned in the Quran 136 times in the Quran, more than any other prophet. Mūsā alayhi salam is known as Kalimullah. Mūsā Kalimullah, the one who spoke directly to Allah. Ibrahim is Khalilullah. Ibrahim is Khalilullah, the best friend of Allah, the close friend of Allah is Ibrahim. But Mūsā is Kalimullah, the one who spoke directly to Allah, one of the ulul azm min rusul, but he could not speak very well. His tongue was like twisted. And the reason for that, it is where we stopped yesterday in the story, when Fir'aun was testing him to see if this is a real child or not. He put some hot charcoal and let the baby crawl to see if he was going to eat it or not. Allah allowed him to take and put in his mouth. That is when his tongue became twisted. As he grew up, he could not talk very, very well. His speech was not clear. And you will see later on why he asked Allah to choose his brother Harun. Mūsā had an older brother. Harun also became prophet. Mūsā alayhi salam, as he was in the basket and floating on the Nile River, it was his sister by the name of Maryam. So whenever you ask what is the name of Mūsā's sister, older sister, is Maryam. Is the one who followed the baby all the way to the palace of the Fir'aun. And Mūsā, as a baby, did not accept the breast milk of anybody in the house, even the maids, the servants. So Maryam, the sister who followed the baby in the basket until it arrived in the house of Fir'aun, told them, I know a woman who can breastfeed the baby. I know a woman that a baby will accept her breast. They said, who is this woman? She went and brought her mother, who is the real mother of Mūsā alayhi salam. So when she arrived, they gave her the baby. Immediately, the baby accepted her breast. So Fir'aun was suspicious and asked, how come he refused the milk of everybody but accepted yours? The woman, Mūsā's mother, said, because I'm a woman of a beautiful scent and a sweet milk. And Fir'aun was satisfied by this answer and let her stay in the house. So Mūsā's mother actually was hired in the house only to breastfeed Mūsā as a baby. Mūsā is growing up in the house of Fir'aun. They love him. Asiya, who is the wife of Fir'aun, loves Mūsā, considers Mūsā as her own child. Mūsā is growing up. Mūsā is growing up. But he grows up to be a very strong young man. Very strong. Mūsā was very powerful. One of the traits of Mūsā was his strength, his power. You know, almost every single prophet, Allah gave them something unique. When we say Prophet Yusuf, alayhi salam, we say he was handsome. His beauty was unique about him. When we say Prophet Ayub, his patience was unique about him. When we say Prophet Mūsā, his power, his strength was unique about him. When we say Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he gathered all those traits. Allah gave him all those characteristics. He was handsome, he was patient, he was powerful, he was strong. Mūsā was known for his extreme strength. So what happened one day as he was a young man, teenager, growing up, he came out and he saw one of the Israelites was being bullied by a soldier. You know, the soldiers of Fir'aun, they were making these Israelites work too much. They were taking them as slaves. And these are the ones who were building the pyramids in Egypt. So he was bullying him. So Mūsā alayhi salam is not a prophet yet, but he likes justice. He likes fairness. All the prophets that Allah sent, before they became prophet, they were just and fair. They were good people. That is why Allah chose them. Mūsā, what did he do? What happened? He intervened. He wanted to help. And this is the duty of every Muslim. Every time you find something going on that is unjust, unfair, you know the Hadith, you've studied the Hadith, at least try to remove it, try to fix it with your hands. Try to do something about it. Don't just see wrong going on. You witness it with your own eyes and you don't do anything about it. Try to fix it with your own hands. If you cannot fix it with your own hands, at least say something about it. Try to stop it with your mouth. If you can't, at least feel the pain in your heart. And that is the weakest of faith, weakest of Iman. So Mūsā intervened in order to help the one who was less powerful. What did Mūsā do? He just punched. He pushed the other guy, the soldier. He fell down and he died immediately. That is how strong this man was. Just one punch, you're dead. Mūsā alayhi salam. Something funny, later on in his life toward his end, Mūsā alayhi salam, it is mentioned that he is the prophet or the only human being who ever punched Malak al-Maut in the eye. The angel of death. When he came to him, Mūsā did not want to die. He said, "Who are you?" Angel of death. Mūsā punched him. That's how Mūsā is, alayhi salam, a strong man. So Mūsā punched this guy, he fell down and he died. So Mūsā now is scared, he's terrified. Fir'aun is looking for him. The soldiers are looking for him. He committed a crime, he committed a murder. If they catch him, they are going to kill him. Mūsā had to run away. He had to escape, he had to migrate. And this is when Mūsā alayhi salam took the path through the desert to go to a city known as Madian. And in Madian, that is where Mūsā alayhi salam met Prophet Shu'aib. So you will see that in the time of Mūsā, there is Prophet Shu'aib. In the time of Mūsā, there is Prophet Harun. In the time of Mūsā, there is Al-Qidr, who majority of the scholars say he was not a prophet, even though some say he was a prophet. But they were good people, good men, righteous people, chosen by Allah during this time. So Mūsā took the path of the desert. It took him days walking, days. Mūsā is walking through the desert, day and night. According to some scholars, it took him. We'll continue tomorrow, inshallah.